Hi there, folks. My name's Novawing24,
And my name's Troublemaker.
and we're here to finally launch a little bit of a series using this fantastic title, Age of Wonders 3, exploring some of the multiplayer scenarios that we've got going on.
Yeah, and this one is going to be a 2v2, and we're locked into some pretty wonky characters. My Barrier, for example, has two talents, both destruction, and they're both for destroying populations. So,
And he's aligned with my human sorcerer, so I get to be a master of water and an adept of air. We were going to sort of muck around with these characters, but it seems that they seem to be locked in these scenarios.
yeah, it makes a lot of sense, but it's just really unusual for us to be stuck with this particular pairing.
Yeah, considering that I've only sort of been stumbling my way through the campaign, it's going to be interesting because I've got no idea how this is going to play out. Alright. Okay, so, I think that's about right. I think without much further ado, we'll get started and see what this looks like. So we're playing on, as we launch, we're playing on the... Oh, wait, here we go.
Oh, we can actually choose.
Ah!
That's better. Okay.
Okay, this makes a bit more sense now. Now we're going to think
You know
about
what? I hype myself up about this guy so much, about him being this big destroyer. Here, I'm going to play Beardar the Bulb. I'm going to play this
Yeah,
destroyer.
yeah, I'm just going to run with this one. I'm just going to run with this one because this is like, yep, this could be cool.
Because there's only like 3 or 4 heroes that I played total, so I mean, not going to make a difference.
Alright.
Starting in 1 second.
Second. Oh, okay, cool.
I randomly have an independent party sitting in my camp. What is this
Yeah.
about? Do you have an independent in your camp?
I just had a hero offering to join, yeah.
Oh, look at that, free hero.
Uh,
2 expansion camps? Dear God.
wow, this is pretty cool. Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's for the actual. Because what I've been gathering so far is like a big part of the early tactics is to try and get all the independent camps destroyed
Mm.
in due time. Oh God, I just put one of my settlers in this battle. I'm about to do.
I'm like, what? What? What just moved? Okay. Ow. This is gonna be entertaining.
Oh, do you get to watch this?
Yeah, I think, I don't know, maybe I even get to, for cast powers or something.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be weird. I'm just trying to look at these spells and see what they do. They all seem to be very supportish. Let's see if this one will work. Flashbang. Defense resistance. Resisted. Okay. And they're going straight for my freaking dwarf settler.
Well, you know, gotta cut the supply line somehow.
Yeah, that's brutal. If I lose that unit, I'll be so upset. First mistake ever in this game. So I've been playing the campaign too, and you know, the campaign is it's currently overtuned in difficulty. Like I'm playing it on hard difficulty and on the third difficulty, or yeah, the hardest difficulty, and on the third mission, and it's really hard to go much further.
Yeah, I'm playing on the hard difficulty myself, and as viewers of my channel will be seeing, I'm uploading it all every few days, so everybody can see my stumbling progress. This is really gonna hurt for you, isn't it? Because I can't do squat for you.
Oh no. Well, I should be fine. It's only 2 wisps. I mean, this is this is just how the game goes. You gotta take out these independents so you get your experience, so you can level up your dudes and all that good stuff. I find it kind of weird that you can see my combat. I mean, that's cool in a way because it's like, you know, you can play real kind of co-op, but that just seems kind of weird.
Yeah, it's feeling a little strange, but yeah, it's also cinematic in a way as well.
I guess I have to wait to see what you have to face. Like, this isn't even a big battle. This is 2 wisps holding a camp that I want to conquer. Okay, do I have any spells I can use? I should. No, I do not, apparently, because I use both my heroes. Okay. Oh, these guys actually have recharging health points.
I think it's a yeah, recharging mana current. So you recharge the hit points. It's sort of the map thing, I think. And I do kind of like how the fact that your different battlegrounds do offer different sort of environmental advantages.
Yeah, that was something that kind of sold me on the game. Like people started asking, "What do you think of this game?" I thought like this game it's actually solid. It's bug free. Well, it wasn't completely bug free, but it was like a really good title.
It's gonna sound like a really silly question, but how do I separate my units from an army? Like, how do I separate into a different army? It's gonna
So
say.
when you click on your group, there's little
Yep.
boots, and you click on the boot, and that will do it.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a really weird system.
Yeah, that is a little strange. Okay.
Oh, this seems just like a ridiculous spell. It increases spellcasting points, allowing you to cast more spells per turn. Huh.
Yeah, that's a pretty epic spell.
I bet that's just overworld though, so maybe. We'll see. I've been finding starting with a builder's hall actually works out pretty well, because that gives you huge bonuses to production, and you also get up your road builders and all that good jazz.
Nice. Oh, I found some independents. Alright, let's get rid of these guys.
And there should be a lot of them. Like it's gonna be a race for who can clean up as many independents as possible. And oh, you're right bloody there. Look at that.
Oh, hi.
Why are your caravans moving south? Oh, you actually have an independent base right to the east of you.
Holy crap! Yeah, there it is. Oh, I thought
Uh,
I saw
with the-
something.
With the independent cities, one thing I have found that's kind of cool with them, if you get close to them and you click on them, you can negotiate with them as if they were kind of city-states from Civ 5.
Oh, nice. And that was always, yeah, I always liked the city-state idea in Civ 5, and it's nice to see it coming in here as well.
The only problem is that these guys usually tend to be kind of douchey, and they want money. They don't have a real function in the game. And that's the other thing. They take the money, and then they start making war with random people. So it's a really wonky way of making a proxy war in this game.
Oh, okay. Combat.
Oh, here we go. Okay, this is exciting, because you said it, and I was like, I don't have a combat option here.
Alright, now let's see how what these are going to be like.
3 longswordmen, and oh, sorry, there's 1 civic guard, so... At least your army is organized in flanks, so that you can actually attack in this really well.
Let's see if I can maybe do a bit of the old outflanking here.
So far, so good, and I mean... Like, what I've been doing, or what I will be continuing to be doing, is that any injured unit I separate from my armies, and I just send him home and have him heal up by himself, and then I just continue pushing on the independents. Because, yeah, I don't have time to sit around and
Wait for them to heal up.
have the entire army sit there for one guy.
Because you don't want him to be that guy.
Yeah, I can't entirely figure out the healing mechanics. Like,
Yeah, does it get a bonus if it's in like a city or occupied territory or unoccupied territory, or is it just sort of just do its thing?
it seems to be only in the cities that they actually heal, or if they do heal outside the cities, they heal at such a low rate that you don't even notice it. when you go into the cities, though, it takes only a few turns. The tutorial missions didn't explain that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the tutorials kind of left a little bit to be desired, I think, sometimes.
Yeah, difficulty was something that like everyone complained about. It was just a terribly difficult game.
Alright, okay. Let's see what the independents are going to do for me.
Guaranteed they're gonna go smash your ranged units that are weak. Oh yeah, there he goes.
Yep.
The AI is also a little bit wonky too. Like they don't mind sacrificing units when they're independents, and if they control like a post, they'll just leave their post and fight in the open battle.
Yeah, it's kind of like, that sounds like a really odd thing to do, but sure.
Like I can understand how the computer calculates that too. They're probably sitting there going like, well, you know, I have more units than him, even though I have the advantage behind the walls.
Yeah, I do like this whole chain and flanking attacks thing.
Oh yeah, that was a huge cool thing. Because in most games, when you flank, you only get one flank attack, and then that means that unit that's flanking is at a horrible disadvantage in position next time.
Mm.
Imagine how bad this would be if we play with turn timers.
Oh, yeah.
Given how long these battles actually end up being. Victory!
Victory! I feel like it's just like channeling Stewie there for a moment. Victory is mine. It's funny because every now and again I do have those moments of like, you know, it feels like I'm playing like a bit like an RPG kind of thing where it's like a Dungeons and Dragons kind of thing. It's like you have entered the mine and found this, and it's like okay.
Oh yeah, there's even like all these little cool like yeah, the gold mines and the chapels and all that stuff. And you go inside and it's like you have to destroy this big giant epic army of skeletons and
I'm just waiting for a thing where I have to kill like a whole heap of rats or something.
Oh yeah. This is a pretty decent sized map.
Hmm. Alright. Oh, before us lies Logano, twin city of Onagol. These twin cities, of which there are many here, are linked by fate and ancient magic. When one is captured, the other is destroyed. Okay. That's different.
Wait, where is this?
I just saw this, this tooltip thing popped up when I saw that independent city.
Oh. Weird. Oh, here it is. Yeah, capture Logano.
Yeah, when one is captured, the other is destroyed. Interesting.
And look where the other one is. So if we have to capture that one because we want to make it so the computer can't get the other one.
Hmm. Cool.
I have to see how much is actually in there next turn, and although it will take me like 3 or 4 turns to get up there, so I don't know if that'll actually be worthwhile. I feel foolish actually. Hit the end turn button, and there's no way to end turn. I just realized I have 4 dwarves sitting in my capital city that I could be using.
Just chilling there, just relaxing for the day.
Yeah, that's bad. I guess there was some that like for skipping a turn. There's a green arrow on the right hand side. Oh, here I got the same message you got. You've encountered Logano. But yeah, I think they're on that that sleep mode thing.
city just got raised, so I'm guessing the AI's already captured the other one then.
Well, that's brutal.
Oh wow.
And something else got destroyed on the bottom left here. Looks like another city.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, you know. Oh, okay. This is crazy. So there was one twin city to the east of you, and there's one twin city to the south of me, and the computer took like both of them in a turn.
Oh wow. Ow.
Which should be impossible because that travel distance is so ridiculous.
That is brutal. Oh well, I guess I'm sticking my city on the ruins then, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a brilliant idea. I'm gonna do that too. Yeah, we'll turn a negative into a positive.
That's the way I see it.
All right, another big epic battle.
Oh, yep.
So what have you been researching?
Just my basic sorcery 1, I think it is. So I think the standard buff to my sort of race.
Yeah, I went for seafaring because I looked at the map and I saw there was some independence across the river. So I thought, like, well, if I get seafaring, I can grab this independence.
That's actually probably a really good idea. Okay, I love how your like little dwarves have got these giant axes, and then they're just sort of like just throwing stones.
Yeah. Well, my main hero is even worse. Like, she shoots with a musket. I guess it's not my main hero. That's my one of my other heroes. But yeah, same sort of thing. Yeah, these protectors are pretty cool. Like they're like one of the weakest units in the game, but they're cool. So that's all that's important to me. First thorns.
It's funny. With April Fool's Day being only a few days ago, I saw a goat simulator appear on Steam, and I thought that was like, okay, cool, pretty cool April Fool's joke. It's still there, and I'm like, okay.
Well, that was like when Google announced Gmail. Like that was on April Fool's, and like nobody thought it was real. As they were saying, like at the time that they're gonna have email with no space restrictions, and that just
like who does
sounded impossible.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I can only use one musket per turn.
Apparently.
Oh, it has a reload time of 2 turns.
Oh.
Well, let's. What does overload do? Bots for machines. All right, flashbang it is. We'll do a little bit of damage.
Resisted.
And changes flanking, which is the important part of this.
Boom.
Now, let's see if I can switch this guy's flanking too. Oh yeah.
Is this like a boar with a lance?
Oh, there's a person on it, I think. That's my main guy. That's Herod the Destroyer.
I'm looking at him and he reminds me of like a Sontaran out of Doctor Who.
Jesus, these.
Oh, that was brutal.
Yeah, these guys just do not get weakened. Well, I didn't lose anything, so that's the important part.
We'll send them back
I still have 4 more dwarves joining this army.
Because they had their rest and recreation in the city for a turn.
Yeah, ruining me.
All right, what am I? Oh, new battle. Apparently, I'm about to take on some serpents. Apparently, this should be interesting.
And they also say with the independents, like the difficulty of beating them, they'll have like legendary or minor. Like usually a dragon is gonna be like a legendary, and they do give awesome items and stuff, but I haven't actually found them all that worthwhile to destroy.
This thing looks pretty damn cool. That's the other thing. I was actually near Node Serpent.
Yeah, he looks scary. An ethereal dragon.
It must be just one of those things. I was really impressed by the graphics in this as well. Like, I think it really yeah, so you know, like Civ, you know, because like the whole Civ, you know, Civ was quite good, but it's kind of like this is really impressive as well, and the fact that it runs so smoothly at the same time as well, quite impressive.
Well, there's a lot of funny things about it too, like penguins in this game are evil, horses of evil, and that's supposed to be a reference to some cartoon where there's like these evil penguins or something, but I don't know what that reference refers to.
Something tells me I shouldn't have done what I just did, but hey, we'll see.
Did you not move those halberdiers their entire steps, or?
Yeah, no, I tried to attack them with my longswordsman, and they just did not. I think I got more damage from them than I did to them. So.
Ooh. So we might be seeing a first blood for the independents.
We could potentially, yes.
This is a pretty dicey node to be taking in the first place.
Considering that, yeah, they heal.
Do you have any kind of useful spells with this, like a mana burn, or?
What have I got? Static Sphere and Rot. Deals 10 to damage target enemy machine unit. Well, that ain't gonna help me.
No.
And target friendly unit gains static shield. Yeah, okay, that might be helpful actually. Let's try casting that one. At least at least I got some defense in the next one. All right.
You know what that's going to do, though? He's just going to completely ignore that unit now and just rape the rest of your units.
Yeah, pretty much.
I did that one time to a frontline soldier, and I thought, like, oh, this is a good idea. And then, you know, I thought I'd use him as like a shield wall and have all my archers come from behind, and he just ran past that dude, took every single hit, and killed all my archers.
Yeah, the AI is definitely quite intelligent. Oh.
Oh, he did not care.
Hey!
Oh, brutal.
first blood of the independence in this one. Oh, wow.
Well, luckily he didn't get any experienced soldiers.
Hmm.
Because I haven't seen it happen, but apparently it does happen. The weaker ones can evolve into the stronger ones.
Yeah, I was mucking around with the just checking out some of the research trees, and that definitely does seem to be the case, or at least that's what's suggested by it. This is not going to end well for anybody, I don't think. Okay. All right. At least we get a flanking bonus for this one.
That's a really low flanking bonus. Dear God, these things are so friggin' strong.
Okay, and they're going to recharge health every turn. This is not cool.
Yeah, those are tier 2, and that guy there is a tier 3 monster. I don't think you should have attacked into this.
This was a bad idea, wasn't it?
Yeah, and you're running around with like all tier 2s, I think. Oh yeah, some tier 1s. Mostly tier 1s. That's brutal. I wish I could help you with some magic, but...
Yeah, that's one thing. I was kind of hoping that at least, obviously you'd have to have at least some of your own forces actually present in order to actually have an influence on the battle, obviously.
Well, you're probably going to get an item out of this, which is good, but
It's going to be a brutally high cost.
yeah. Oh, good, you have shock bolts. They have actually have a, I'm pretty sure, a chance of stunning.
Alright, what do we got? Let's hopefully see if we can eventually chain up some form of flank attacks next round, if I still have any forces left, of course. Alright. What have you got? Oh! Oh!
You just healed up all that damage.
Oh, yeah. Not cool.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Here goes your only tier 2.
so brutal. So brutal. Okay.
Where's your second hero at? Do you not have one?
I do, just not part of this army.
Oh.
That was again, oversight on my part.
God, even your main hero is gonna fall here. Luckily, she actually regenerates, so it's not game over to lose this.
Okay, one down now. I've just got to get this this Grubbly to die, which could be.
Can you
difficult.
run? Is that an option?
I don't think so.
Actually, you know what? You almost got this thing dead. I was sitting here thinking I had full hit points, but you got it half dead.
Oh.
Unfortunately, he's a badass, and
Brutal.
well, you are a human.
So brutal.
There we go.
Oh, wow.
Please tell me you got one item or something.
I hope I got something out of that, because if I didn't, there's something really wrong. Oh, that hurt a lot. Exploring that. Okay, I got 17 mana. Okay, cool. That was it. That's
well,
all
that.
I got.
On the plus side, when this thing enters your domain, it will have a worked benefit, I think.
I really hope so, because I hope that was worth it.
Yeah.
Well, at least the independents on that side are cleared out for now. Okay, here we go. We've got another Twin City popped up.
Okay, so there's gonna be a bunch of these twin. Oh, that's the whole scenario about it, is these freaking Twin Cities. Now this one is, of course, not in the direction that I want to be. So that's gonna hurt. I'm capturing this thing. We'll have to see. What's actually inside. Oh, okay, so you're gonna build your city along the mountains.
Mm.
If only you were a dwarf. Dwarfs actually gain a pretty considerable advantage from building on mountains.
I do like how it says some of the, yeah, they do put that sort of racial adjustments in there, and it does sort of, you know, the whole like mythology kind of thing really does play a part in this, which is cool. And I think it's, I don't know, maybe it takes some inspiration from Civ and its predecessors with that as well. So.
Yeah, but I think you'll have like I think the dwarves are a little bit harder to play with positions, because if you have to play by mountains, then you don't have a lot of options for building cities. Like right now, my main city will be the only one that the dwarves actually like.
A new day has dawned. I love that.
Bring me my beer. I am Australian.
We are Australian, yes.
3 warthogs and what's inside here? Oh, I see. I'm gonna get my entire army here first. Hopefully by then it's not too late. Because I don't know what's inside here. Like I see 3 warthogs, but I don't know what else. Okay. Ah, I got your city being built up by that old wreck.
Mm-hmm. Well, I said it might as well make use of it.
Wow, you have a lot of resources in your territory.
This is what I think it's two gold mines, I think, and a mana pool.
Oh, you got 3 gold mines,
Oh yeah, I got that one at the top there. Nice.
2 mana pools, and a vault of knowledge.
All of the fun things.
I'm gonna have to wait for my borders to expand to get that kind of resource. I only have my 2 gold mines, which is, you know, considering I'm a dwarf, that's quite low. Dwarves love gold mines. They're like Australians. Australians love gold mines.
Yeah, and anything we can do to strip natural resources, we're all over it.
I've watched.
Do you have independents just chilling by your city right now?
Yes, there is 3 independents in a tower sitting next to my city. I'm betting they'll sit in that tower, because that's usually how it works. And I want to race and grab this other city. And if they grab my city, I'll be very upset.
I'm guessing there's another city a little bit further south of where I am at the moment, so might want to send my army down there. But at the same time, I want them to heal up, so I might see if they can camp for a turn.
Yeah. Oh, that was just one very, very brutal battle, and like I think now that we're set up, this should go a little bit faster, a little bit more smoother. I'll tell you one thing that's kind of hard in this game is getting gold income.
It really blocks you with that income, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah, once I get more gold mines, I'll be set. But like, yeah, without gold mines, it's really hard to open.
What's the advantage of the build housing?
It expands your population and increases your tax base.
Ooh, it's probably not a bad idea.
And as you're like when you hover over the gold button, it'll show your input and output, and gold is how you build buildings anyway, and that basically how decides how fast you build buildings. So.
Right, so more houses for the masses.
More housing for the masses. Yes, that's a Tropico 4 reference, isn't it?
Yeah, you see it. I have been watching your videos.
Oh, you have a teleporter next to you. That is mischievous.
That's it. Okay. Is that what that is?
Yeah, and they're very mischievous because people can teleport in through them sometimes, and other times they teleport you to a random location that has no teleporter back. Like, they're very mischievous.
Very, very mischievous. Alright, well... Ah, there it is, right. Ooh, teleport. Right. Hello.
Now, if you scroll out all the way, it'll show you all the symbols. And I thought it was a cave entrance, which is, cave entrance, big whoop. You just get the control of the underground, which is great, but not as big a deal. But a teleporter, that changes everything. Trespass in this guy's territory. Okay, so his army's not terribly large. I should have just gone in when I had the chance. And I won't have enough right now, unfortunately.
Right, I captured a watchtower to reveal not much. Nope, no city.
Well, I mean, the watchtowers are just kind of for scouting because there's fog of war. The other alternative is to summon a really cheap mana, cost-efficient unit and have him flood throughout the map. Like, trying to think, you should have some kind of angel type thing that you might be able to summon once you research the spell. I can't remember what it's called.
Oh, that's right. The elves have got the bird, some Grimmin Hawk or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're for. It's. Is that an independent army moving to the south for you too?
Yes, it is. Okay.
Oh, good.
I have a village of Orgrul. Okay. Do I want to let's open our borders? Do I want to open my borders to them? Probably not. Okay, there's a independent group down there that has a baby shock baby shock serpent in it.
Revenge.
Now, do I risk the teleporter?
Yeah, that's a choice, but you have to wait because it's battle time. Capturing this city.
And here we go. So, this is the other thing. I'm really impressed by how the cities are modeled in the battle animations.
Yeah, and the actual stuff in the back.
Yeah.
Is actually used because you can line of sight attacks once you reach the main walls.
And the fact that it actually changes based on what the city itself looks like in the main map. So the fact that it's dynamic like that is actually really, really cool. And I just found like a scarecrow in the farmyard over there, just for something
hanging out. Okay, I think what I'll try and do is open with this Elma Disruptor using her gun on these guys. Because it is quite powerful, but it takes 2 turns to reload, and then next turn I'll use one of her spells instead of attacking with her.
And hope it doesn't get, like, wiped out in the next turn?
I think these are all tier 1s, right? Yeah, they're pretty well tier 1s, so...
tier 1s.
I'm not too worried about these guys wiping me out, because they're very weak sauce.
So not hot sauce?
No, they're not even mild.
They got nothing on Tabasco.
Of course, you're like a few hours from India, aren't you? All of that evil tasting spicy hot curry food.
Oh, well, you know, great for the sinuses.
Yeah. The spell used is Killer Instinct, which causes ridiculously large-sized gains, and they seem to be targeting my hero. Oh god.
I have noticed that the AI really, if it gets the chance, it really goes hard for your hero.
Like in the single player, it's the campaign is really obnoxious because that's a losing condition.
Yeah, and it's like he just brutally disattacks it. See the chain flanking attacks going on well here.
Yeah, a lot of it is kind of problematic though because it does end up opening you up to attacks in the next round if there is one. Which
wow, did you like wipe out a whole heap of them with one shot?
Yeah, that's my hero I used because
brutal.
I used this spell last time, so I can not use it this time. And this one I'll flashbang, and hopefully this it's got a 69% chance to blind, and it's blinded. Good. All right. Oh, here he goes from the archers. Please don't kill him in one shot. All right, good. Cool. And I got my gunshot here. Which didn't do as much damage as it did last time. And a flanking bonus hitting from the front. That's a little wonky. Alright, we got one. So far, we got one of the Twin Cities.
Win!
The other one should be destroyed. Yes, it is. Good. Alright. There's so many independents everywhere. I'm gonna have to start putting way more armies. Because yeah, right now I'm working on my growth. Now I have a choice. I can raise it, plunder it, absorb it, migrate to dwarves. This is hard because I do have a plundering bonus. It looks like you got another Twin City.
The question is, will I be able to make this one in time before the AI gets the other one?
Luckily, the cities aren't too hard to take. By your army's very, very tiny.
So did you decide to be evil?
I didn't. In the end, I looked at it and said, like, you know what? Like, I need an empire. There's a cost-effectiveness thing with empires. Like, if you do bad things and don't have a lot of units, you could have a bad day.
That's one of those things where it's kind of like, yeah, part of you really wants to be evil, but it's kind of like, yeah, no. I'm sure there's somebody out there who wants to go, no, be evil.
I mean, being evil itself is kind of problematic because, like, yeah, it makes your diplomacy with evil better, and it makes it easier for you to take over evil cities. But there's all these kind of very, very negative connotations if you're a good empire, which I don't know if I am or not. I think I'm an evil empire, actually.
Alright, was that you or me that go into combat?
Oh, that would be me. Yeah, I got trying to take this fire point here, and this actual terrain is pretty brutal because there's all these little fire grates. And
if you end turn on those, it's all sorts of bad.
Oh yeah, you get burned, literally.
Okay, I love how we're sort of, you know, in medieval / mythical times, and there's this beautiful, like, you know, yellow sign with the skull on it, like very, very, you know, 1970s.
Welcome to the world of the not quite future.
Seriously, that flashbang is just always resisted.
It's got a really high chance to hit. It's not hitting. I have to be really careful with my movements here, though, because if I just for 1 second, you know, just right-click onto a location I want to go, I might accidentally hit this grate. There's a lot of funneling on this particular one. These little draconian hatchlings are kind of funny because eventually, oh god, that firebomb. They eventually do evolve into like full-on dragons, but the time it actually takes is retardedly long. It's like it's getting a crit. Yeah, it's actually retardedly long, so it makes it very unworthwhile.
Okay, yeah, because the fact that you can make them into dragons is just awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so she's quite injured.
Yeah.
Ellen the Destroyer. But she does do retardedly high damage. 41 damage on this shot. Oh, 32 apparently.
Boom! Wasn't enough to wipe him out, so...
I probably should be spreading my guys out a little more, considering they do have a splash AoE damage. Shout of Intimidation. Attempt to panic target unit. If it fails, the unit hindered itself. Panic units don't obey orders. No. Okay. 64% chance of panic. I don't actually want that. I want Killer Instinct. Make my dude do some massive damage. Almost every single one of their units is like a super crappy tier 1 range unit. Oh god, they're going for my hero. Please don't kill my hero. Oh, okay, that's...
Oh, no, wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh my god, they got the hero.
Well,
that's bad.
Down. Hero is down.
That is game ending. Heroes, of course, don't regenerate. Shoot. In fact. Okay. Well, hopefully find another hero of similar quality with the same name. Alright, well, that was not worthwhile at all. Oh, is he still alive? Oh my god.
Yep, he's still going.
Okay. 6 to 8 damage per shot. Okay, this should get him.
There we go. That was expensive.
Yeah, that was not a good investment at all. 50 gold. Awesome. Oh, I got an item. Okay, that might make it. Let's see. Well, it won't make it worthwhile, but it'll make me feel less bad at it. Oh, that's the item that I got was just like the item that my other hero was holding.
Mm.
So I didn't really get an item. I just didn't lose an item.
Well, that's still good. At least it's not a negative. All right, now I'm taking on looks like some dwarves myself. Alright, so I'm taking on, what was it, tier 1 dwarf axeman.
Once you get more elemental oriented combat spells, you'll just kill these guys in one shot.
Everybody's pretty much out of range at the moment. Right.
Yeah, the developer of the game, there was a comment people were always making that they wanted a deployment phase, which I think the game could benefit from, a deployment phase.
Yeah, I think it could, because I mean I do like the fact that it does reflect like the flanking kind of thing, so I do like that, but at the same time, yeah, I think a deployment phase would, yeah, definitely allow you to actually put a bit more strategy into it.
And what he said was that the game purposely has each team able to move a full step before combat to, make up for the lack of deployment phase, and that there will never be a deployment phase ever.
Well, at least he's clear about what he's gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at like the big mainstream developers like EA and Ubisoft, and they won't even respond to comments like that because they're making the game the way they want to, and they don't get to look bad for saying that. No, we're never going to put this in, but good honest developer. Well,
yeah, well, actually, sort of went, this is how we're going to do it. And it's nice to actually sort of know this is how we're going to, but this is why as well.
Yeah. Oh, Mad Matt with Wargame Red Dragon, he gets in trouble all the time with the kind of things he says. Like, for 3 games now, he says, no, we'll never do Paradrops, ever. They seem to have a little tight formation here. I don't know how you're going to get any kind of flanks here.
That's the thing, is I'm trying to figure out how am I going to flank this?
Without getting flanked yourself. This guy should move 11, and your guys are move what? Oh, that's not bad. 28, 28. No, actually, you have all the exact same movement points. Never mind.
How did that survive that?
One dude, and the only really weird design element I really don't like is that weakened units do the exact same damage as full health units.
Yeah.
So it doesn't change the balance of the game, but it just makes you feel bad when they kill you with 1 hit point.
Yeah, and you're like, so not cool. Alright, it's got 1. Alright, now, what kind of retribution will they be wreaking?
None, apparently. They will be killing themselves.
just throwing themselves at my swords. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take it.
Alright, so we got 2 of the major cities.
Nice.
Well, it's been like an hour. Should we probably call it here?
Yeah, apparently I just got thrown into combat again, so let's call it after this combat.
Probably against this one independent guy here.
Yeah, this one guy is just coming up to challenge me. Hey, that could be fun. I'm kind of wounded, so
His name was Gimli. he was from New Zealand.
Again, all I can think of is your unit review video in Red Dragon.
Yes. They must be from the Madri clan that I've heard so much about. I see you're not going to use the barricades to your advantage against this one guy. Whoa, that's a weakened unit you're throwing up to your front. Why would you do that?
Yeah, I just realized that as I moved him. I'm like, yeah, that wasn't a very bright idea, was it?
Well, luckily he won't be able to reach, which is great, because 28 steps you'll only be able to get to, I think, like 1 or 2 steps in front of your hero.
Right, okay, that's good.
But seriously, I watched Lord of the Rings like a million billion times. This is what I imagined it being like in New Zealand. Because it is a documentary, right?
It's pretty much, yeah. No, it is. Everybody thinks it's fiction. It's actually not. It's just that's actually how New Zealand is.
Now, being from Australia yourself, I mean, you're an elf.
Yeah, we're just we're that sort of land of fire and things that kill you on a regular basis. Just like everything is out to get you.
Ah, the giant spiders.
Yep.
These halbergators, they kind of look like they should be able to throw their pikes.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But they don't. You have to look at the tech trees and see what exactly some of these guys evolve into. Like I know the goblin ones because I played them quite a bit, but I don't know really humans or dwarves. Three shock bolts. And then you have your other hero free to use spells. Oh, that is dirty. Is that the root thing?
Yeah, I love that spell. Alright, now you run away. Don't die. Alright. Because, you know...
Now if this reduced movement speed can even get anywhere? Oh, barely.
Alright. Let's do this. Just because I want the flanking attack.
14 damage.
Ba-dum.
And you got a level up on that unit, so yeah, great.
Win. Alright. Alright, well, on that one, folks, I think we might call that for an episode. So, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for the next in this little installment coming up very shortly.
Yeah, very exciting stuff. See you guys next week.
See you next week, folks.